India versus Pakistan Indus Waters Treaty battle is intensifying on every front. Pakistani media accused India of deliberately flooding the Chenab River.
Such allegations, I must say, are baseless and contrary to the facts.
New Delhi did not only deny it, it turned Islamabad's own data against it. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal called Islamabad's allegations as baseless and contrary to the established facts. Pakistan's own Lahore-based flood forecasting division had already attributed the surge in the Chenab to heavy monsoon rainfall over the Jammu region between July 20th and 23rd. Not just that, they admitted that the flooding was not the result of any Indian action, also noting that the river discharge levels never reached the thresholds requiring a formal warning from India's side. The admission from within Pakistan directly rubbished its own government's accusations against India that New Delhi failed to issue flood alerts. Indian Ministry of External Affairs responded saying, quote, "Attempts to portray a weather-driven flood event as an upstream intervention are factually incorrect, technically untenable, and contradictory to Pakistan's own official flood advisories." He further added that India will keep sharing flood data with Pakistan on humanitarian grounds as it had done in previous years. This is Pakistan's latest attempt to internationalize the Indus Treaty dispute. Pakistan has been trying to rewrite its own history after Prime Minister Modi delivered the knockout punch by suspending the Indus Waters Treaty. Most recently, the dispute has spilled into cultural terrain. Pakistan's own information minister Ataullah Tarar invoked the ancient Indus Waters Treaty of 3000 BC as central to Pakistan's identity. Now, this is not a joke. I am very serious. But Tarar is forgetting basic facts and history. While the Indus Valley civilization of 3000 BC has been linked to early Hinduism and Indian culture, there was no concept of Pakistan, and the Indus Valley civilization predates Islam by thousands of years. Still, Pakistan's information minister stated, "Whenever I go abroad, I often tell my counterparts that we are the people of the Indus Valley civilization." Now, Tarar is forgetting Pakistan's own founding father, Jinnah. Pakistan was born out of India due to its Islamic or Muslim identity. Jinnah said in 1941 that the creation of Pakistan is a matter of life or death for Muslims. Jinnah had added, quote, "We want a national home and a national state which are predominantly Muslim." Just last year, Pakistan's own army chief Asim Munir had said this.
The thought that we are different from the Hindus in every possible aspect of life.
But just 1 year later, Islamabad is now doing all it can to link itself with the ancient Hindu origin Indus Valley civilization which thrived in ancient India and what is today called Pakistan due to division of India by the British. Indus Valley civilization's Shiva seal and worship of the mother goddess establishes Indus Valley civilization's links to early Hinduism and the Indian culture. In fact, the Indus Valley civilization and the Islam practiced in Pakistan today are as similar as an elephant to a boar. If Roman-era ruins are found in Muslim-majority nations today like Lebanon or Jordan, they are still known as Roman-era ruins. They do not become Muslim sites suddenly. Our news report on India-Pakistan tensions was ranking among the top 5 in Google News videos. I am Shobhit Mittal. Do subscribe to Inconnect News for the most informative news content. Similarly, even though Indus Valley civilization sites lie today in Pakistan, they still remain Indian Hindu origin civilizational sites. The Ministry of External Affairs of India also dismissed Pakistan's claims, saying, "Let me put this straight. A country which has been promoting cross-border terror, which has been promoting religious fundamentalism and violence for decades, cannot have any claim to any pluralistic cultural legacy. Their abysmal track record on the protection of minorities and their cultural rights make such desperate attempts look even more phony." Human rights focused Pakistan logged 600 plus violations against minorities between January to June in 2026 alone. Meanwhile, amid ongoing POK protests, Pakistani forces have fatally shot over 47 people in POK since the crackdown began last month in June. Now, the Indus Waters Treaty was signed in September 1960 between Prime Minister Nehru and Ayub Khan and brokered by the World Bank. The Indus Waters Treaty split the 6 rivers of the Indus Basin between the two countries. India got the 3 eastern rivers of Ravi, Beas and Satluj, while Pakistan was allocated the 3 western rivers Indus, Jhelum and Chenab. Roughly 80% of water share, despite rivers originating in India, went straight to Pakistan. But India retained rights on western rivers as well, which included drinking usage, agriculture, as well as run-of-the-river hydropower purposes. For over 6 decades, the treaty survived 3 wars and repeated crisis and cross-border terror attacks. In 2023, however, India formally sought to modify the treaty over technological and environmental and population changes, a request that Pakistan had refused even before the Pahalgam terror attack last year. Pakistan had been raising objections and delaying Indian hydropower projects on the western rivers like the Kishanganga Dam, which was completed in 2017, and the Ratle project on the Chenab. But for India, the final trigger was the terror attack in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir, in which a Pakistani-backed Islamist terror group massacred 25 Hindu civilians in Kashmir. The Resistance Front, which is a front for Pakistan-based UN-designated terror group Lashkar or LET, claiming responsibility. The IP address was tracked to Pakistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The Modi government approved Operation Sindoor anti-terror strikes inside Pakistan, and then Indian NIA named LET chief Hafiz Saeed in its charge sheet. By June 2025, Indian Home Minister Amit Shah had already announced that the treaty would never be restored now.
सिंधु का पानी पाकिस्तान पूरी तरह से जाना बंद हो जाएगा?
बिल्कुल बंद हो जाएगा, एक बूंद भी पानी नहीं जाएगा.
Pakistan then raised the IWT issue at the ASEAN Regional Forum in Philippines recently, but no country backed Pakistan's claim against India. India added that IWT will remain frozen until Pakistan credibly abjures its support to cross-border terror. India not only refused to participate, it also rejected any ruling by the International Court, calling it illegally constituted, arguing that the Indus Treaty's own constitution invalidates this legal process. When all attempts to shake India failed, Pakistan's foreign minister and defense minister threatened war. Yet India has just ignored all hollow threats by Islamabad.
National security, water is part of our national security, is being threatened. We'll go to war against India, definitely.
Now, this is the same Khwaja Asif who confessed in Parliament that Pakistani military has lost each and every war it fought against India. Even Bilawal Bhutto grabbed a few headlines.
कनाज निकालने की कोशिश करेंगे तो फिर पाकिस्तान जंग करेगी.
Then Pakistan's army chief Asim Munir threatened to blow up half the world in any nuclear conflict with India.
The Prime Minister of Pakistan would have died if it were not for my involvement.
During 79th Independence Day celebrations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi issued his own warning, stating, "Nuclear blackmail has been going on for a long time, but now India will not tolerate this blackmailing." Pakistan-based terror groups have struck India repeatedly, including the 2001 Parliament attack, the 2008 Mumbai terror attack in which 166 people lost their lives, 2016 Uri, 2019 Pulwama, and 2025 Pahalgam terror attack. It harbors UN-designated terror groups like LET, JEM, and Hafiz Saeed and Masood Azhar are UN-designated global terror masterminds. Meanwhile, royally ignoring Pakistan, India has accelerated its own hydropower projects. The Chenab Beas Link Tunnel in Himachal Pradesh comprises an 8.7-kilometer long tunnel under the Himalayas to divert water from the Chandra River, Chenab's tributary, to Beas in the south. Phase 1 involves constructing a 19-meter high barrage in Koksar village in the Lahore Valley. Executed by NHPC, the project aims to divert around 1.9 million acre-feet of water annually while adding 4,000 megawatts of hydropower capacity. Another 113-kilometer long canal network will be designed to divert excess water from northern rivers towards the Indian states of Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. The 850-megawatt Ratle hydroelectric project on the Chenab has also gathered pace since and is expected to be completed by 2028. The Pakal Dul, Kiru and Kwar hydropower projects, all located on Chenab River, are all under fast-tracked construction and slated for completion between 2026 and 2028. But what do you believe? Should the Indus Water Treaty just be permanently cancelled? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.